Welcome to the Bariatric Nutrition Coach podcast, where we empower you with weight loss surgery, nutrition knowledge, mindset advice, and inspiration so you succeed in your weight and health journey. I'm your host, Jane Stoltz, and I am a bariatric dietitian who has helped over 1,300 people on their weight loss surgery journeys. I'm also a solo mum, lover of long walks while listening to podcasts, partial to a glass of wine, and the ocean is my happy place. Join me as I dive deep into bariatric nutrition and lifestyle topics and deliver them to you in bite-sized, palatable episodes every Monday. Now let's go. Why you need more than a piece of paper with food lists and instructions on to guide you after your weight loss surgery to manage your new diet and lifestyle. That is what I'm talking about today. As a bariatric dietitian, having worked in the area of bariatrics, weight loss surgery for many, many years, I have seen and worked with many clients that have had wonderful support after their bariatric surgery. And this is dietetic nutritional support I'm talking about. They have been given great information. They have had lots of lovely follow-up and support from their bariatric centre. Then, on the other hand, I've also worked with and have had lots of feedback from many people online and all through the different social media channels about their experience of very little support after having their weight loss surgery. They may have gone to a centre in their own country, which was very focused on doing the surgery, getting them to the point where they are healing well and sending them on their way. Alternatively, they may have left their country and gone overseas or out of the country to have their surgery for various reasons and are given limited support. Today, I wanted to talk about why it is so important to get support after your weight loss surgery. So when I'm talking limited support, people are often given a list. They're given a booklet, they're given some food lists and fluid lists. This will be their primary source of education. Sometimes people get a couple of appointments with the dietitian, but often it can be very limited time, 10 minutes, where the dietitian gives instructions very much in a one-size-fits-all manner, where every person coming into the office gets the same instructions. So it's not personalised. There's often not a lot of time to ask questions. People are sent off on their way to continue to work through the journey on their own, come back if you're having any challenges, if you need some more support, and very much puts it in the hands of the person that's had their weight loss surgery. Now, my concern and why this level of support is not adequate, you may not know when you are not doing something correctly. You may not know when you really do need support. And often people can get to a point where they really feel like they're drowning, really struggling. Good support and good education should be consistent and also be there in a timely manner. There are many things that are crucial to learn and behaviours to practice after having weight loss surgery to get the most out of your weight loss surgery. So if we come back to the title of the podcast, why you need more than a piece of paper after your weight loss surgery. And when I'm saying why you need it, it's not only for your experience in your post-weight loss surgery journey, how you experience it and how you feel supported, you get the answers when you need it, but also to get the most out of your weight loss surgery, to get the most weight loss and the most health benefits you can, because that is why people do the surgery. Why wouldn't you want to get the most out of your surgery? So having great support and education from a bariatric dietitian after your surgery is so beneficial. I'm going to go through the knowledge and behaviours which are really crucial for people to reach their goals after having weight loss surgery and maximise weight loss and improve overall health. and they extend way past what can be delivered in a booklet and on a piece of paper. When I'm talking knowledge, I'm talking about what to eat. And behaviours are really that part of the post-weight loss surgery journey where we focus on how to eat. So number one of why you need more than a piece of paper after your weight loss surgery is to learn how to comfortably reach your protein and fluid goals. Notice I said comfortably. So after weight loss surgery, yes, you cannot eat as much food, you have restriction, and also it's very common in the early to medium days to have very little to no appetite. So how do you reach your protein goals and your fluid goals with such a low appetite? And that needs expert support and knowledge. Also learning, where does protein come from in your diet? It's so important to know how to estimate and track your protein intake, and also how this will change over time. And what I mean by this is in the early to medium days, we can be tracking a lot more routinely protein intake as opposed to further on down the track after your weight loss surgery. Another is to have your individual protein needs assessed and have an individualized protein goal. And please know that your protein goal can really change over time. And what it will be and what's right for you at 6 months after surgery may not be the right amount of protein to be aiming for at 2 years after your surgery. Along with protein intake, fluid intake is another key area that people struggle with after their weight loss surgery. But getting fluid in can be much more challenging after surgery, and adequate fluid intake is so important. Drinking adequate fluid is so important to how you feel. If you are one of those people that really struggle with getting adequate fluid, there are a lot of different strategies that can really help you increase your fluid intake. So that's another key area. Another one that I'm really passionate about is establishing a great eating pattern. And this is a wonderful foundation to establish in the early days after your weight loss surgery. When I'm working with clients, people can have different eating patterns because their lifestyles are different, their workplace is different. Sometimes working from home, traveling to work, different working environments. It's very much your personalised eating pattern that fits in with your lifestyle. Also to learn how to plate up your food, how to plate up your meal, and also how to make better food choices. And as you move further from surgery, both of these things change because you can eat more over time. In the first 12 months after your weight loss surgery, there's a lot of change that happens. And having great support to help you navigate these changes is really crucial to you getting the most out of your weight loss surgery. Around the 2 to 4 months after having weight loss surgery, I find is a key time that people can, I'd say, hit a wall and go, now what? If people have followed the directions, followed the booklet that they've been given from the bariatric surgery, all has been fine, they're going along, and then they get to the end of what the guidelines are giving them and they say, now what? How do I move forward? How do I navigate different eating situations? How do I build more variety in my diet? And people can feel really stuck. So they are some of the areas that you can benefit from great bariatric dietetic support after having your weight loss surgery, all under the umbrella of learning how to comfortably reach your protein and fluid goals. So now let's talk about the second area or the second reason why you need more than a piece of paper after your weight loss surgery, and it is to relearn how to eat. Let me explain what I mean relearn how to eat. I'm talking about the habits of eating well after your weight loss surgery that ensure you do not overeat. So it's the habits of having small bites, eating very slowly, chewing well, But also a big one that I'm really passionate about in this area is relearning to listen to your body. And I give the example of a baby. When we start introducing solids, you can give them a spoonful of food, they take it, and when they've had enough, they push the spoon away and they want to get on with things. We are born with that practice of listening to our body and stopping eating when we're satisfied. And we lose that over our life. We get told as children, finish what's on your plate. So not listen to your body, eat what's in front of you, eat what's in the environment. There might have been food scarcity when you were young, so you feel if you don't eat now, you may not get it later. So many factors in our environment guide us to eat more, bigger cups, bigger plates, bigger bowls. All of those things can encourage people to eat more. So for me, one of the key areas after weight loss surgery that will really benefit from great support, and you cannot learn from a piece of paper or a booklet, is that relearning how to eat and listening to the body, listening to your hunger and fullness cues. And for many people, this can be a challenge. There can be a lot of practice needed to come back into the zone. Also, yes, your sensations are different after having weight loss surgery. You don't always have the same hunger and fullness cues, but I do encourage you to listen to your body hunger and fullness cues and see what you can feel and where you can feel it in your body, because tapping into those sensations of when you've had enough are really super important to ensure you don't overeat. The third reason or area that I want to discuss on why you need more than a piece of paper after your weight loss surgery is to increase your meal planning and preparation skills. Many people feel that after weight loss surgery, they are going to be able to think about food less, not worry about it. They're going to be eating less, so they won't be thinking about it as much. But actually, the reverse is true. There is much more preparation, planning that goes into your food choices and your meal choices after your weight loss surgery. And developing skills to ensure you have good food choices, that you're prepared, is really important. And this can take time to develop knowledge and skills, and also can take support. Also, what comes with this greater requirement for planning and preparation is the increased effort that goes into your nutrition. And this can be a very tiring discovery because it can really get people down. Good dietetic support after your bariatric surgery can help you fine-tune the process of meal planning and preparation so it flows. Number 4, another area of why you need more than a piece of paper after your weight loss surgery is support to help you find balance in your new life. And what I mean by that is the old dieting mindset. What are you bringing into your post-weight loss surgery journey? What are you bringing in with your approach? Bringing in that past dieting behavior and that same approach into your post-weight loss surgery journey can really throw you off track. And one example I have here is when you are very fixated with the scales and you're weighing yourself very often and you're doing everything that you, and I'm using air quotes, should be, and you're working really hard and the scales stop moving down or they go up a little bit, and that throws you off track. It can make people feel deflated, that they're failing, and it's just not true. It is very normal for weight loss to stop and start after weight loss surgery. Also, learning to get balance in your diet, how to learn to eat out, enjoy your food, have a treat, and move out of that all or nothing thinking, or the good foods, bad foods, and really moving into, and I talk a lot about this with my clients, an intuitive eating pattern, not a restrictive eating pattern or an overeating pattern, but an intuitive one, listening to the body, enjoying a variety of foods, working towards your goals, and enjoying your life. And the last area or reason I want to talk about why you need more than a piece of paper after your weight loss surgery is that you need and you deserve support to move through any challenges that come up after your weight loss surgery. And they're very individual, and having support on how to navigate those challenges, manage them, and also to let you know that they're really normal. So getting support to move through challenges is really, really important. And that comes back to how you experience your journey, but also the big overarching goal of getting the most out of your weight loss surgery, getting the most weight loss and the biggest health benefits you can after your weight loss surgery. So thank you so much for listening to this episode. I really appreciate your time. If you are enjoying my podcast, if you are getting some value out of my podcast, I would love you to subscribe. If you would like to rate my podcast and give me a review, I would love that too. So thank you so much, and I really look forward to being back with you next Monday.